Hello, everybody. This is Little Dag Master here with a new series coming at you with a little podcast that we have here. We are doing something new in this channel that I wanted to do with with a couple of friends and family and brothers, like my brother here, Little Keys Master or Angel Suchite. We want to go ahead and say hi.
What it do, baby?
Do you mean what it be, baby?
Yeah, sorry, what it be?
But anyways,
What's up?
freak you.
Okay.
We're doing this podcast series, and we're gonna have multiple topics. But today, tonight, or whenever you're watching this here in the Little Dagmaster radio station, we're gonna be talking about Fortnite and the status of it in our thoughts and Angel's thoughts and yeah,
Oof.
let's get it. But we're gonna be talking about Fortnite and what we think about it and how it is now, the foundation and season 10 and the future of it. So why don't we get started, Angel?
Why don't we, partner?
So
Let's do
Fortnite. Um,
it. Fortnite.
well, I have a history of Fortnite. You know that. When we first played it, when I first introduced it to you, I was like, "Hey, bro, let's get this new game. It's a battle royale. I don't know what the freak of battle royale is, but I want to play it." And we played it, and I enjoyed it for what it was. What we played, I think, what season three?
Somewhere around there, but first it was because of Save the World.
Yes, and I did. I brought it up about Save the World, and it was like $40,
Yeah.
and then we were like, should we get it or not? And then I think what a week or a month later, Battle Royale pops up.
Yeah. Battle Royale was announced.
So, but yeah, we play it, and I remember having a hell of a time. And I, if I honestly cannot remember why, or maybe it was just all of the, maybe you know what it was? It was PUBG, bro. PUBG came out Xbox 2018, around mid 2018. I started playing it. I fell in love with it, and I've been hearing all these comments. Oh, Fortnite's a kid game. It's for kids. It's all colorful, and that's what. And I'm being very like honest. That's what kind of drew me away from it because of the love I had for PUBG, and I was like, why should I spend my time on this kid game at that moment?
Oof. You're a
but
grown man.
so I know we played it for like a good month. It was me, you, Edgar, and Dylan, I believe. That guy, I don't know who that
Shady.
guy.
Shady.
Nah, JK, I love you, Dylan. Uh, but yeah, I don't know if you want to say something about the beginning of Fortnite for you.
Yeah, the beginning of Fortnite, I mean, I don't remember why I stopped playing. I think, are you sure it wasn't that we were just stuck on Siege? Weren't we like really just obsessed with Siege at that point? And then later on, like maybe, or no, because shoot, no, I started playing at season 4. Dang.
Season four is that's when we really got into it. I
Yeah,
remember that's when I first bought the battle pass because you,
same, same.
Steven is one of our church members and a good friend of ours that we would always play with them and my little brother. And yeah, like I just you were so in love with it, and I was like, you know what, let me give it another chance, and I bought the battle pass, and that's when I started continuing playing it.
Yeah, no, you're right. We were definitely seasons 1 through 3. We were all about PUBG.
Yeah.
We were like, man, Fortnite is doing stupid stuff, and we just, yeah, we just loved PUBG.
Yeah, I honestly cannot like give a solid explanation why I stopped it, but I know it's more because of my love for PUBG, and I
Yeah,
think I just wanted to continue playing it because I know 2017 and at the end of 2000 or like the beginning of 2018, that was all with Siege. But after like 2 months of 2018, I kind of stopped playing it, and we were playing other games. And
right, right, right,
yeah,
right.
we broke up with Siege. but
For a little bit, yeah.
But anyways, fast forward to now, season four and to season 10. Season 10 really broke me. Um,
Oof.
season 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I couldn't stop playing it. Especially with
Mm-hmm.
you. I loved the game. Even how frustrated I would get, or how I would rage, and I know I'm trash at building and all that.
Uh-huh.
But I loved the game, and I wanted to get better. I wanted to keep playing it, and I wanted to get that victory royale, either in any way possible.
Mm-hmm.
But before I go to season 10, I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I really loved Fortnite. Like, I would watch my nephew Gabriel just play it, and I'd be like, dude, why are you playing that stupid game, bro? But then, like, and I would see him days and days. But then one day I was like, let me try it. Let me try it again.
Yeah,
And I started playing it and I loved it, man. I don't know what clicked, but season 4 came, I got the battle pass, and then I've been loving the progression of the game ever since season 4. Um man, and I mean, there of course there's been some things that have been
yeah.
broken every season, but I mean, I'll comment on that later. But yeah,
Guided missiles.
up to season 10. I was okay. Look, I'm not gonna hate on season 10. I was enjoying season 10. Um, but yeah, of course we got to talk about the mechs. The mechs is what was a big deal. But yeah, no. But I just want to say I was enjoying season 10, but I stopped playing. But I'll get into that later. But yeah, season 10 at the beginning was I was all for it. I was all for it. But then something happened. But I'll get into that later. But go ahead.
Before we get to that, let's get some highlights of why we loved
Yeah.
Fortnite so much. Like
Yeah.
I explained just the mechanics, the building, the battle royale put together, is like no other game. It's something new. It's something like Siege. Like Siege hit me in 2017. Fortnite
Yes.
hit me because it was so different. It was so out there. Nothing
Hmm.
I've ever played before. To shoot and build and edit and then shoot and then build and all that. It was
Yeah.
new. It was just refreshing, and people loved it.
Yeah, and I completely agree with you. Another aspect too about it that was really engaging was its connection with pop culture. With
Hmm.
the emotes, the emotes of the famous dances. When did we first start seeing? Well, no, first back in season 2, they had the John Wick skin, right? I wasn't a John Wick fan back then, but they had the John Wick skin, and then all these other
Cool.
references to to other stuff. But then
Yeah.
season 4, you started seeing the hype dance, the
Highborn
shoot. It's the
Justice.
shoot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's but the Fortnite name was hype. All those famous dances. That's also something that I really liked was that it was connecting with pop culture, and I think just that plus the skins, the way they would update the item shop, like that just made everybody just get crazy. Like, oh, it wasn't even like yeah, the game was great, like different with the building mechanics and the way it looked, but I think that's also another major part that made people want to play because oh, I want people to see my cool skin. I want my friends to see my skin. I
Yep.
want to. One of the favorite parts about Fortnite is when you're in that pregame lobby and you just start dancing. You're showing off your
Oh
dances,
hell yeah.
especially when the item shop just came out with something hot and then you're there with all your squad and boom, you just start doing the new hot dance or the new hot emo and like everybody just starts laughing and it's like yeah dude, like you got it, wow, like so
you
that
had
that that feeling was also a great motivator to play the game.
yeah, you had to get your mom's credit card to get
Yes.
the latest emo for sure.
Yes.
No, I, you are 100% there, dude. Fortnite really embraced the colorful, the pop culture, the energy.
Hmm.
It never took itself serious, and we had to be realistic like PUBG. They
Yeah,
want
yeah.
they wanted to be cartoony, and people love cartoony. Kids love cartoony,
Hmm.
and that's why um, kids, teens, adults, even grandpas, bro.
Yeah.
It connects with everybody. But yeah, for sure. Something else about Fortnite outside of the mechanics, outside the emotes, everything like you said, I 100% agree. I just the the meta of having shotgun and SMG made me want to perfect that. It
Mm-hmm.
made me. I was late to the party of double pump. I started playing it more when they released the update of like the reload time of two shotguns. Like you wouldn't be able to do double pump again.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, just I would. That made me want to continue playing it because just using the shotgun and then a scar or SMG or a suppressed weapon. Wait, I just said yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just wanted me to continue and getting better at that skill. You know.
Yeah.
Um, so the yeah, like I said, the whole pump shotgun and combo just really made the game uh, a very skillful, and you wanted to become better at
Yeah, I agree. Double pump is trash, by the way.
it.
Just want to say that was
Oh,
OP. Double
well,
double pump was OP.
it is OP when you put your 20 hours a day on it for sure.
Yes. Yes.
And I would say I'm glad they did take that off.
Me too.
Any last highlights before we go? We are like
We're
nine
already
minutes
10
in.
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna say a highlight about Fortnite. Man, I want to say I think we got it covered, but I don't know. Just that it was just it's such a great game to play with friends, and you have the creative map. Like even just the map was different than PUBG. Like if you look at PUBG, it's like you have like these different locations, but they're very realistic. They're almost kind of dull. Like
Yeah.
like you just recognize it like just as a building, but then you've got somewhere like Tilted Towers
Yeah,
where
that's another.
cosmetically like it
Oh
just
my
looks
goodness.
cool, like, and it makes you want to like, hey, like, where we land in, like you got so many
How
places that you
how can I? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to interrupt you. How can I not bring up Tilted Towers, dude?
oh
Tilted Towers is next level, bro.
yeah.
Next freaking level. There is no other place like Tilted or right now Gotham City or Tilted Town or what was the future one?
uh
Neo Tilted.
Neo Tilted, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nail tilted, bro. There's nothing like it in PUBG, in Apex, in Realm Royale, in any battle royales. There's not like, oh, we gotta land in this hotspot. That this tilted towers is the hottest of hotspots.
Yes, like I would even be scared to land at Tilted
Yes.
because I knew that's where the sweats went,
Hmm.
you
Tilted
know.
towers really popular pop really emphasize the hot drop. There you go. That's what I'm trying
Yes,
to say.
yes, it did.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I know I cut you off.
Oh no, I'm just all good. It's like it's the creativity behind like the locations, the drop locations. And like Fortnite was even famous for like having they even some of their locations on the map that were like they weren't like a main drop site. They didn't have a name, but like you
Yeah.
just recognize like, oh yeah, the tiki statue, or oh yeah, the rock, the couple of the rock, the two
Yeah.
rock I'm butchering how I'm saying that, but and then they had a place, remember that place by Junk Junction that was like this
The
broken down, battered down like buildings that we would always go to in the beginning when we first started playing? It was by Junk Junction. They got rid of it though.
haunted?
No,
No,
no, no,
no.
not by Haunted. But you
Broken.
see, but even when you mention Haunted,
Oh,
like each place has like its own different feel to it, and it just keeps it different, keeps it fresh. It's not like this big dull map of like PUBG where
yeah.
things are kind of like almost the same.
Hmm.
But that was another thing that made Fortnite really energetic and really shine, was the creativity on the how they designed the map
Yeah, for
and the
sure.
locations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I I think we should move on because we're already 12 minutes in. But yeah, no, I think we hit a lot of key points. There's a lot more we can talk about, like what did we miss that they vaulted, and what
Oh
do we
yeah.
love that they kept in the game and unvaulted. But let's talk about season 10.
Yes.
Uh Man, oh man, season 10. You know how I feel, baby.
So
um, and I know how you feel, and we have different opinions. But honestly, season 10, two things that hit me, and it's two of the major things. And I get what they were going for, and I see what they're going for. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a lot of people disagree with me. But I know the number one thing I'm gonna bring up right now, a lot of people are gonna agree with me, is
mhm.
the freaking brutes and mechs. Um, I hate them.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. They just kind of killed the game for me. I didn't want to be afraid of another, uh, I would say, an OP thing. Let me be afraid of people, of other players that are trying to come at me with a pump. Why do I need to be afraid of a freaking mech that has like 15 million rounds of shotgun ammo, can stop me like it's Titanfall 2, and can shoot rockets at me? And even
Like
though I
29 rockets.
29 rockets coming at me, and even though I build and build, they will still hurt me no matter how much I build. And it just, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get, be like Ninja. And I have these damn mechs that freaking 9 to 5 year olds are on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that I'm gonna just stop there before I keep ranting.
Yeah, the mechs, look, I definitely agree. They were OP at launch. And even to this day, like they were still OP. Oh, well, I can't say to this day because they don't work anymore. They're exploding. But look, I liked the mechs, okay? I just think the way they approached it was handled poorly. Number one, it was OP. And I we were talking about this the other day about they should just nerf it, right? And they did nerf it a little, but people still hated on them. I personally liked them. I thought it brought a new, fresh feel to the game, like Planes did. I think that was season
Oh my
eight.
god, I love planes. Yeah.
I think it just made the game different. You kind of had to change the way you played it, which I valued. Some people don't want things to change, but Fortnite's all about change and is
Yeah.
always adding stuff, which
Yep.
is a lot of people like that. A lot of people hate that. So I wasn't. I kind of like the changes, but it's just the way they handle them. And like so, I mean, for me, like the mechs would have been a lot more enjoyable if they were just significantly nerfed. Like have a limit on, like um, have a limit like on how much ammo you've got, like for sure. The health of the mech was already addressed, I think. But I kind of feel like instead of just dropping them randomly in different points of the map, like I think it would have been cool like to earn like as a kill streak. Like just think
Mm.
about that, like Call of Duty style.
Yeah.
Like if you, I don't know how they would do it, but maybe if you got like, I don't know, like 3 kills or 4 kills. I don't know how it would work. It's a fetus of an idea in my mind. But if I think that would be so cool if it worked like a kill streak, like how in Titanfall 2, you have to earn the Titan, right? It,
Yeah.
it it builds up over time. But for in Fortnite, it's about kills, right? So like if you get the kills and you can earn that mech, and it's a nerfed mech, like you've got limited ammo. Um, I don't know, maybe put a self destruct timer on there. I don't know, man. Like, but I think they could have made it work, but I just feel like
They just put it
yeah,
out there. They
it
just
just
threw
kind
it
of
in
just got
there.
thrown out there. And
Uh-huh.
and they're moving so fast, like their seasons are so jam packed with content, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how they plan for the following season.
I
like
really don't get it. Yeah.
that's crazy. Like, and I just feel like ideas are not given enough time to be well thought out, and they kind of just like, here
Yeah,
you
for
go,
sure.
community. But that's my thoughts on the mix.
Bro, that's a good that's a good idea, man. I
I
like
would
that
like
idea.
that. I would like.
I to build your way up and yeah, like earn it. And I didn't like how if one got destroyed, another one would respawn
Yeah.
mid
The
game.
the respawn rate was definitely too
Too
much.
much.
The
Mm-hmm.
the spawn rate was just insanely high.
Yeah.
I did not like that.
Yeah, dude, I totally agree with that. That's he kind of like switched me on the other side a little bit for a little bit.
Oof.
um, Other thing about season 10, are we done about mechs or?
Yeah, yeah. That's all I really gotta say about
Um,
Max.
I love and hate it. The ideas of every city has their own thing going on, such as to think about the zombies in Retail Row, uh, props and
Your favorite spot.
Moisty Meyer. I hate zombies, and maybe I can put a clip in the freaking. It's on Instagram. That's all I know.
Yeah, yeah.
When zombies first came out, um, or Husk, whatever. Anyways, Moisty Meyer with the props. Tilted Town. I have skipped my thoughts about Tilted Town, but
Oof.
all these other areas, I like the idea. I do, but it kind of made me not want to go there just because of the fact of I had to fight against zombies, or there's no building, or there's I'm gonna be there's freaking people hiding as props. I don't know. It just made me not want to go to those places. It made me want to go to places like Haunted, or Junk Junction, or Dusty Depot that they came out with. Yeah, I don't know. And I loved landing in Mega Mall. I loved Mega Mall, and
Hmm.
I hate that they took it out. But yeah, I have a, I get it. I understand why they did it, and I like it. But I don't want to. I don't like landing there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. It's definitely, especially like when they just released one. Like I didn't even know about the Greasy Grove one because I
Hmm.
wasn't even playing. But I didn't play a lot for season 10. But like I'm sure, or Gotham City, right?
Yeah,
Everybody wants to go check it out. And
yeah,
they all rush there and it gets so overpopulated. You can't even enjoy it until like until they bring out the next city. I thought it was a good idea. I mean, again, because you got to keep in mind too, like they have a story for each season,
yeah,
and
yeah,
season 10, like the theme is out of time, and it's of all
yeah.
this time travel and going, providing the nostalgia, with Dusty Depot and all these different places.
Moisty Meyer with Paradise Palm.
Yeah, so I mean, I can understand it does seem a little, it can be a little overwhelming because it's a
Yeah,
lot. There's so much going on. I don't think we've ever had this much activity going on a Fortnite map before.
yeah.
Like
For
location
Yeah.
wise,
Oh yeah. Definitely. Most
like
definitely.
it
They
is
went all
so
out this
full.
year.
Yeah, it's
This
so full. Season.
season. Yeah.
Yeah, it is so full. I honestly would say it's kind of overwhelming, but cool at the same time
Yeah.
because there's so many
Exactly.
options. It's
Uh,
like like again, where are we landing? Well, damn, like there's
it's
so
like
many places we can land. There's so many different experiences
yeah.
we can have.
It's
We
like
can go
going into a buffet, bro.
yeah, like we can go zero gravity at Loot Lake. We could go Gotham Batman style at Tilted. So I kind of like it, but at the same time, I feel like they could maybe reduce it a little bit because it feels a
Hmm.
little overwhelming. Like if somebody brings to you a freaking 5 tables full of meals and it's
Yeah.
like you can
Exactly.
only choose one, you know? It's kind of crazy, but yeah.
Yeah. And to bring up the point of we didn't really play season 10, and we're not exaggerating. We just started playing Saturday, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And the last time I played, I checked, it was on my stream, and which was the 6th of September. So that's about like 3.5 weeks. I've never
Yeah.
taken, I've never took a break like that on Fortnite since beginning of season 4. So that's how much season 10 has impacted me, and
Yeah.
yeah, just I'll let that explain for itself. But what about you?
Yeah, it was the same for me as well. I don't think I mean I would tell you like, dude, it's been like 1 week without Fortnite. Dude, two
It's been
weeks,
two
bro.
weeks. Yeah.
Dude, 3 weeks I haven't played Fortnite. Dude, I think it's been more than a month since I've
Uh-huh.
touched Fortnite. And I don't look, for me, it's not because the season was bad. Like what happened. Like, and I'll just say it right now. I freaking love Minecraft.
Oh wow, you're cheating on Fortnite, dude.
I I am late to the Minecraft train. Josh knows that I thought it was stupid. pointless, but I just fell in love with Minecraft, and I yeah, I that just took all my desire away to play Fortnite because I was so in love with Minecraft. So I and that in combination with the mechs, yeah, of course, that kills your motivation to want to play. Um, but yeah, for me, that's the main reason. I just another game beat it for me, you know. And
Yeah.
then the mechs were a huge. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen that much community outrage towards something in Fortnite. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like mechs was like the number one thing that I've ever seen
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
community pissed about. Like
Yeah.
we don't like we're not playing this game.
Bro,
Like I give up
streamers.
on Fortnite. Yeah, like
Top streamers, bro,
yeah,
crying, breaking, like smashing their table
yeah,
because of mix. I've
yeah.
seen Ninja, bro. Uh, he was playing Warcraft, Minecraft for a good
Mhm.
week, and he didn't post any Fortnite content because I personally he wanted probably to take a break. I don't know, I don't know what he's thinking about, but I'm pretty sure that's why. Yeah, he just took a whole break, and then Courage, I think that's a streamer that
Yeah,
he's a commentator for the esports or the uh, the the league of Fortnite, the
yeah,
World
yeah.
Cup and all that. He's a commentator for that, and he's a big Fortnite guy. And he there's a big clip of him just getting angry about mix. And but anyways, yeah. So a lot of people did not like mix, and that's like the number one thing.
Yeah.
Number one. But any closing thoughts about that
I
before?
mean, nah, man. Yeah, for me, it's unfortunate because I really like Fortnite. You know, I love Fortnite and I love playing, but there are other issues. I don't know if we have time to get into them, but there's another thing that discourages me from playing Fortnite regularly.
Hmm.
But you tell me if we can get into it. But
Um.
for me, like the main thing was just that I just fell in love with another game to another level, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
the mechs kind of just killed the gameplay. I just kind of
Discouraged you.
felt,
Yeah.
yeah. So that discouraged me even more. But there's also another thing, but I might save it for a later time. But you let me know.
We are hitting 25 minutes and a half, so we're gonna go to
Oof.
on a like a speed round.
Bet.
Quick thoughts. But can I move on or?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um,
Just
I'm
get
gonna
it.
skip this. What can Fortnite, you know, bring us back? And like we're playing it right now, but like, what
Hmm.
can it make us hook again? Like it made us hooked
Yeah,
before.
yeah. So for me, that actually ties in with what I was going to say just a few
Mm.
seconds ago. For me, uh, ranked matchmaking, like skill based. Sorry, I know that's the better phrase. Skill based matchmaking. And I think from, if I'm correct, they're already working on that. They already announced that. That's coming in the next update. Like Realm Royale, like where you first start out and you're just playing
Oof,
against
oof.
bots.
Well,
And
let me stop you there.
oh yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, the bots. Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, I heard about the bots. But they already have they have solo and trios. The it's a competitive thing, and you earn a rank with that.
Well,
Did you
yeah,
know?
no, yeah, I know. That's with the arena, right? Like
Arena,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, no,
Uh-huh.
but this is different. I think this is
Really?
different. Yeah, they announced that they were going to start doing like in the casual playlists. I could be
Uh,
wrong, but I thought I read that in the casual playlist they were going to start doing casual
uh,
like with skill based.
mm,
So the more you play and or the better you do, like the less bots you encounter.
right. Yes. Yes.
Um, but anyway, that's if there's gonna be something that makes me come back to Fortnite. Look, I'm just gonna be straight up, man. I get frustrated with Fortnite because there are just people that are just too freaking good
Yeah.
for me. And I know the common response is, "Oh, get good, kid. Get good. Just get good." Well, look, I'm a freaking graduate student, okay? I take care of my grandmother. I volunteer at my church. I don't have the freaking time to get good,
Yeah.
okay? So I need another alt. And there's a lot. I'm not the only guy out there like that. There's a lot of people that they love the game, but they don't have the time to be a Daquan. They don't have the time to be a ninja, a courage, a myth.
Mm,
They don't have the time to be that level. And we need lobbies that are skill based, And so I want to be playing against players. Like I want to go into a game knowing, okay, there's either people here that are just as good as I am, or a little bit less, or a little bit higher, but not to where I'm facing PC style level players, where that have been playing the game, that play the game 20 hours a day. So that's the one thing that's going to make me come back to Fortnite. Like put me in lobbies with players that are my at my same skill level, and if I get better, then put me in higher based lobbies. But yeah, that's the one thing that's going to make me come running back and playing all the time.
Yeah, that's a good point. For me, I'm not a right now. I'm at a state, and I'm like, yeah, you play video games, Josh, but I'm at a point where I just want to enjoy every game I have. So I won't really complain that I'm when I play Fortnite, I'm playing to get better, but I'm not gonna spend my whole 24 hours of my video game the week if I play that much in a week. Um, playing Fortnite, I want to take advantage of all the
Yeah.
games I have, and I want to play other games. But of course, when I play the game, I'm gonna put my try hard hat on, my towel on my shoulder, and get sweaty and get better at it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I won't really complain about that because, yeah, Fortnite is not my life, and I really love other games. So that's my closing thoughts on that. But something that would make me um, honestly, right now, how it is, without the mechs is way better for me. So
Yeah.
that's why we're kind of when I heard that they're blowing up, I was like, "Ooh, let me come back on." Um, and just I want to see what's going on next season. Right now, I can't really, from the top of my head, I can't really say, "Oh, this and this and this really needs to happen for me to keep playing the game." I like the game. I love the game right now, and without the mechs, it's even better for me.
Yeah.
Um, and I could deal with the whole, Gotham City and all that stuff, and just roll with it. And I would last thought because I know I gotta go or we gotta go. Um, Testing stuff. Now I know Fortnite is a game where they update and update and update, and I feel like they
Yeah.
don't have the time to test stuff because they want to release content like that. But
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of need to back up a little bit and release a test server like PUBG or Siege or Overwatch. All these other games have,
I agree 100%. Yes.
and kind of calm down on the content. I know they're getting deals from DC, they're getting deals from Stranger Things, from Borderlands, and all this, and they're making all the money in the world. And I get it, money talks, and so I can't really fight against that. I kind of like went against my argument because I know that's where the head's at. Um,
Hmm.
so, but for me, yeah, a test server would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, no, yeah, like you can still have your argument and still, yeah, your argument can still be strong because, look at DC, Gotham City. Okay, how drastically does that affect the overall meta, the gameplay, that's one city,
Yeah, that are you saying that doesn't need to be tested? Because
things like that.
that doesn't need to be
But when
tested.
we're
Like,
talking about like major gameplay affecting
yes,
changes,
yes,
like
yes.
when they went through the whole thing with the glider redeploy, um, that was also like a big thing that the community got mad about is when they did the redeploy, like things like that. They need a test server for that,
Bro,
you
make
know?
another game mode.
Yeah,
Just make
exactly.
another game mode. That's it.
Yeah,
And
like
put the
and like
stuff
just
that yeah.
yeah, because you don't need test servers to put freaking Stranger Things portals in Mega Mall. You don't need that. Like you can just those are things you can just throw in there and people will love. But when we're talking about like a change or something that's going to impact the overall quality of life and gameplay, like yeah, that's definitely something where Fortnite is struggling in is because that's why you have the community so pissed off all the time. Because they're just throwing these things in and they're not I feel like they're not taking the time to perfect them and they don't have a place to test them, so you kind of just gotta the community has to be the constant guinea pig,
Yeah.
and Fortnite is the mad scientist just trying to create something that turns ugly.
Yeah, for
So I
sure.
agree with you.
Yeah. To close this out, because we're 34 minutes in. uh,
Said 10
I'm
minutes
and
though.
look, I'm not gonna edit this. I really love what we said.
I just
And
edit all my stuff out.
okay, okay, we'll do
Yeah.
that. And I really enjoyed this, and I hope everybody else enjoyed it. But the verdict for me, I love Fortnite, and I'm going to continue loving Fortnite until they really keep the mechs. Until like they literally say, "All right, we're not mechs are in the game. I'm sorry, Josh, but get out of the game." You know, until they do that, I'm not playing the game. But right now, I love Fortnite, dude, and I would always love Fortnite. So that's my verdict.
Yeah.
It's such a game changer in the video game industry, and there's no other
Yes.
game like Fortnite. And that's my closing thoughts. So go ahead.
My closing thoughts are Fortnite is one hell of a game, man. It is, like you said, it was transformational. Everybody was loving it. And you know what? I'm just gonna say right now, screw all the people that said, is Fortnite dying? When back in season three. Nah, freak you guys. Look at Fortnite. They're freaking, I'm not gonna be surprised if they're a multi-billion-dollar company,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
You know how much money they are freaking bringing in? You've never seen anything like this before, dude. Gotham City? What the that came out of nowhere, bro. A
Mm-hmm.
Batman skin? Like you've got to be kidding me. Like that is amazing. For a gamer, for a comic book guy like me, that is amazing and Fortnite's going to keep killing it. But at the same time, they have a lot to work on. I feel like they move too fast. Like you were saying, they need a test server and they need to slow down. If they want to keep players like us that have been playing from early on, if they want to keep us in there, playing regularly, they do have to make some changes. And one of them for me is the skill based matchmaking, man. That's what's going to do it a lot for me. And again, that's not to say, oh, I want things to be easy. No, I just want a fair fighting
Yeah.
chance.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Someone
want
to
to,
match up with you.
yeah, like I don't want to be just wrecking noobs all day long. That gets
Yeah.
boring. I want a fair fighting chance, but not to the point where like it's me versus Kobe Bryant on the court. Like I'm gonna get wrecked, and
Yeah.
I just don't want to be dealing with that on a regular basis. But long live Fortnite, baby. That's all I got.
Amen, brother.
But I freaking love Minecraft.
For sure. If you guys have any thoughts or any comments or anything, write it in the comment below this video. Let us know what you think about Fortnite. What do you love about Fortnite? Tell us. Tell us as I'm stuttering here.
Yes, yes,
Leave
yes.
a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, I have a list of things you could follow me in Twitter, Instagram, Discord, in the description. Do all that. Thank you guys. Thank you, Angel. Love you, brother.
Love you guys. Love you, little Dag. Thanks for
You're.
having me.
Oh my God, I love you, bro.
Love you so much.
All right, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great evening. Lil Dag Master out. Lil Keys Master.
GG's. Love y'all.
Amen, brother. Bye bye.